Alright, this is to address all the people that think Brock Lesnar would beat Fedor. It's pretty much just fucking retarded. Fedor's beaten plenty of people that are just the same size, if not bigger than Lesnar, that have just the same, if not better skills than Lesnar. Yes, I know that Brock Lesnar completely destroyed Frank Mir. But Frank Mir and Fedor aren't on the same level. Brock said himself that the people that he was training with could get out of what he had Mir in, and Mir couldn't do it. Mir's just, I mean, they're all amazing fighters, they're all world-class athletes, that's why they are where they are. But UFC isn't the only place for world-class athletes. Right now, UFC's heavyweight division is debatably weak. Besides Lesnar, there's Carwin and a few other people, Czech Congo, but most of the top heavyweights in the division, Fedor has beaten at one point or another in their prime. Now, for all you people that pull your logic out of your ass and want to say Fedor is a pussy, the man's never ducked a fight. He's not ducking this fight, he just doesn't want to go into the UFC and be owned by the UFC. The man has a 30-1 record, and he has his own MMA promotion. Why would he go and work for someone else completely and just be owned? If you have your own fighting organization and you've built up your reputation enough to where you don't have to just be the UFC's bitch boy, why would you go and be the UFC's bitch boy for no reason? The man's worked his entire life to get to where he is, and he should be able to make any contract he wants to make, because, I mean, let's face it, it's not Dana White's decision. He's not in there fighting. Dana's job is to sign these fights and to make these fights happen, not to not be able to sign them. I mean, he may have offered a gross sum of money, but Fedor obviously isn't interested in money. He wants to further the sport of MMA, which is what a true MMA fan or supporter or promoter would do. He's trying to further UFC across the world and make it a global sport. Now, why Dana's against this, I have no idea. Yes, he built the company from wherever he got it to now, and he's done a fucking hell of a job with it. I'm not discrediting him, but he really needs to expand and co-promote with people. Lesnar could just as easily go and fight in Strikeforce. There's no reason that Fedor has to go to the UFC to fight Brock Lesnar, or they could just fucking fight somewhere. I'm sure Fedor would just fight Brock Lesnar somewhere. I mean, he's not scared. He said numerous times that he would fight Brock tomorrow. His manager said it, and he said it. He wants to fight Brock. He's fought people, like I said, just the same size, if not bigger, and he's beaten plenty of named fighters. Who's Lesnar beaten? I mean, Min-Soo Kim doesn't count, not a named fighter, because he sucks. Heath Herring is past, I don't know, he just is getting beat up anymore. Fedor, by the way, beat him. Randy Couture is definitely over the hill. Still an amazing fighter, but definitely over the hill. Nog, the person that's going to fight Brock Lesnar down the road, was completely destroyed twice by Fedor, and Frank Mir would probably get, yeah, he would get completely destroyed by Fedor, because Fedor's ground and stand-up game were amazing. His ground game and submission game's probably way better than Mir's, and his stand-up game's definitely better than Mir's, so Mir has nothing. Size isn't really a factor. I mean, Lesnar is a big fucking guy, but, I mean, have you ever, I don't know, little people can be strong too, and Fedor isn't a little fucking guy. He's 235 pounds, 230 pounds. Lesnar has 30 pounds on him, but I mean, that is a lot in the world of fighting, but he's beaten people way bigger than Lesnar, and, I mean, strength, really, you'd be surprised how strong some people are. Just take it from fucking the world's best fighters. GSP, fucking, there's been tons of UFC fighters that have said Fedor's the best fighter in the world, and these are people that are considered themselves the best fighters in the world. Fedor doesn't consider himself one of the best fighters in the world because he's a sportsman. Now, all you haters are just fucking retarded. do some research. I mean, I just don't like Brock Lesnar because he's cocky and has a shitty attitude and really isn't a good sportsman. I'd much rather like to see Fedor in the UFC, but I mean, the UFC has to come to his terms and co-promote. Pretty much that's it. If Dana was really doing it for the fans, he would make this fight happen because everyone wants this fight to happen. Alright, that's pretty much it. Fuck everybody.